Hi guys, we're back at Smash Fishing. We got Sam with us tonight.
Yeah.
We're out in the middle of the night again, low tide in 2.5 hours, and we're hopefully going to find some shrimps and lobsters. So stay tuned. I'm sure we'll find a few creatures along the way. It's Smash Fishing, baby. Woo! New addition to the foraging hook. If you can see, I've got really bright fluorescent tape on there. Just because sometimes I leave my foraging hook down and I can never find it. So with this at night time, it's going to shine up like high heaven and just make my life a lot easier. We're marching through the jungle tonight. We're heading to a spot that we're not very familiar with. So we don't know any holes around here or anything like that. So we're going to see what we can find. Hopefully a decent fish or a lobster, eh mate?
We shall see.
Yeah, come on. We are in the giant pools. There's a hell of a lot of rainbow rat around here. It's absolutely everywhere. You got blues, greens, purples. Hopefully there's some fish. Starting to pick up some nice shrimps now. Lovely job. It's so much fun trying to get the shrimps in the nets. Takes you back to your childhood. Some nice prawns there. Get them in the bag and get some more, baby. Sam's a designated
prawn carrier.
Yeah, the prawn carrier. I've got my bag for the lobbies. Sam's battling the lady crab. Got him. Look at that. Mean little things these are. Also, they're called the velvet swimming crab. Couple more beauties right there. We're just running through the seaweed at the moment. We've just seen a bass, so we know we're creeping up on some good species, but we couldn't get close to them at the moment. But seems to be a lot of prawns here. Hey Sam.
Yeah.
You beauty. Got a little sand eel in here as well. There you go. There's a little sand eel. This is bait for pretty much anything around here. This is bait for us. Sam's found a little honey hole. Couple of brown crabs in. It's gonna be close to legal, that mate. It's got some nice claws on it as well.
Yeah.
There's, oh look at that. That's just molted, eh?
That has just molted.
Is it soft? There you go, guys. Those crabs have bred. Look at that.
Not squishy.
It's not. No.
Yeah, it's not completely solid. Yeah.
No, that's it.
That's probably legal though.
Yeah, we'll have a look. There we go, guys. That one's probably legal for sure.
The swarmer. Yeah, look at that.
That's well in that.
Yeah.
Shame though.
Yeah. And do you know the reason why I checked this hole? It's because I saw the shell outside.
Look at the difference. Oh, sorry. But look at the difference in that crab. It shows how fast they grow. That's crazy, eh?
Yeah.
Let's check that male. Because if she's in, we'll cook that up. That'd be a nice start to the night.
I don't think it's going to be in. No. What is it?
Oh, I can't get it properly. Nah,
yeah, not quite.
She's out. Back you go, buddy. And that female, because it's soft on the sides, that's how you can tell. Very white colour. Hey, we get them back. What a beast. Amazing to see that. You got two bigger brown crabs there. There's another little baby there, one there. It's like a little community of brown crabs in here. Awesome to see. Shame we didn't get a keeper, but lovely to see brown crabs coming in like this because we don't usually get them very often. Sam's just pulled a nice wrasse out of here. Lively little critter. Chill mate, chill, I'm not gonna hurt you. Look how pretty that fish is, guys. Beautiful species, the wrasse. Full of colours. And they get pretty big as well. Let's get her back. Just found myself a squidgy telephone. Check that out. That lobster is as squidgy as can be. It's just molted. So I'm going to put it back in the hole. What a beast. That's why you got to be careful getting the lobsters out. Because sometimes you can trash them really easily. You got there, bud?
Little rocklings.
Oh, nice. Slippery little devils they are, eh?
Yeah.
Great to find though, when they get a bit bigger. Delicious. Yum. Not the keeper we wanted, mate, but it's a lobster nonetheless.
Yeah, nice little one, eh?
Yeah, tiny little one there, guys.
Yeah,
we won't waste any time, we'll get her back. We're on a mission for that big one, baby. Sam's got a fight in his hands. Look at that for the smallest telephone you'll ever see. Look at that, no claws, just a tiny little wee mini thing. Hopefully it grows up into a nice giant. Cool though. You're gonna have to go head first. There's he. I see him. Here he is. Yeah. Got him. We got a little basil. Oh, slippery little buggers these are. There we go, one little bass. Really small one, but nice to catch nonetheless. What a beast. We're not doing too well tonight, we're not finding much, so it's nice to find a little bass. That little beauty, lovely colours. We've decided to let the shrimps go, guys. We ended up finding barely anything, eh mate?
Yeah.
Just a couple of brown crabs and a bass, but no lobsters. So what we're going to do is release these. It's now the next night, guys, and we're back out again at 2 in the morning, low tide at 4. And what we're going after tonight is some shrimps and some flatfish. I brought a big fork with me today because I tried to catch a sole on one of the last videos where I lost it because I was trying to get it in the net. But now I'm going to stab it in the head if I can find it. So fingers crossed we can see a few. But for the first part, we're going to go get some shrimps, and then we'll be wading through the water after. Come on, hopefully we can get some. We didn't bother making a video from last night because we didn't really find a lot, so we let the shrimps go, and I thought I'd carry it on today. So come on, let's go get them. It's a shame we didn't get enough shrimps last night. I really fancy a nice shrimp cook up before the big tides are over. This is one of the last decent tides, so now's the time to get them. Hopefully we can get a nice flatfish, but if we can see them, that is. Fingers crossed. That's more like the ones we want. In this spot they seem to be a lot... Oh no, I dropped it. I was going to say the prawns seem to be a lot bigger in this spot than the especially in the last one. Got nothing in there, we lost the biggest prawn. Redemption. We got a beast. That's more like the size we want. I've been avoiding the smaller ones and getting these big juicy ones. Lovely job. That tide still needs to go down a long old way yet. Just trying to get some decent ones in here. Got 5 in this net. That's exactly what we want. Loads of them. Found a nice little spot here. I've seen a couple of small lobsters as well. If we see a keeper, we're definitely grabbing. Look at them. Oh no. I keep dropping them. Get in the bag, big boy. We're just slowly making our way through the tide here, guys. And what I'm doing is I'm going up to the edge of the boulders where you see we've got a lot of old stinky weed here, and that's where all the bigger prawns seem to be harbouring up. So I'm trying to target these little spots a bit better, just like that. There's another one in there somewhere, unless I missed him. Looks like I missed him. Got a nice size 15 spine stickleback there. Such a pretty little fish these are. Related to the pipefish and the seahorses, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there you go. Really cool little fish. Quite a few creatures in here. Here's the olive squat lobster. There you go. Probably gonna pinch me. They always pinch me, these things. Such a cool little creature though. A bit like a spider. And what else we got in here that I've seen? We've got a scorpion fish. Look at that. Look at the greens and the blues underneath. You often find these where some will be a bit gold, some will be a bit blue, and some will be a bit mixed. Great to see though. Another big squat lobster. That one. And then where's that prawn going? These ones are a lot bigger than the other spot last night. I'm glad we got rid of the ones last night, because these ones are going on 3 inches long. And for Guernsey standard, that's not too bad. Little baby cuttlefish. Love these little things. Always fascinate me every time I see them. The cameras never do them justice. They got such pretty colour changes. There you go, buddy. Probably biggest of the night right there. That's a beauty of a prawn. And I go and drop it. Ah! It really is a lot of fun doing this. It's so peaceful, you're just literally moseying around and just catching some shrimps. It's so peaceful, there's no wind whatsoever. Some of the shrimps around this spot are absolutely massive. For like I say, for Guernsey standard, they're not bad. Starting to build up a nice bag full, so we got about half an hour till low tide, so I'm going to give it another 10 minutes shrimping, and we're going to head to the big sandbank where hopefully we can catch a nice flatfish. But hey, it's going to be 50-50 whether we get one. But hey, I'd rather take that chance. Gotta say, that time really does whiz by when you do this. It's great fun. Find all sorts of creatures doing it as well. Found long-legged spider crab and the little baby cuttlefishes. And we got quite a hefty bag of shrimps now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to my bag. We're going to get the fork, put some new batteries in the head torches. We're going to hopefully find a sole. No promises, but we got to try. I've actually got quite a decent pint of prawns there. Some beauties as well. Some really nice stamp of prawns around. Quite pleased with that. I really wanted a nice bit of prawn for before these big tides. So that's going to go down nicely, that. Let's go get some flatfish. Come on. I have just caught myself a species I never thought I'd ever catch. Check this out, boys. This pretty fish right here, this is called the grey Gurnard. Once it stops wiggling about a bit. But look how pretty these fins are. Look at that. Awesome fish. Quite rare to find as well. I've never found one while I've been shrimp netting before either. But look at that. Look at those colours on those fins. That's the grey Gurnard. The top Gurnard also have a similar pattern on their fins. But there. This one's the grey Gurnard. Quite rare to catch. Never thought I'd find one of them. That's the joys of going along a surf beach. Back you go, buddy. Look at the colours on that. That looks crazy. Oh, what a find. That's made my night, that. I haven't seen any flatties yet. But hey, grey Gurnard. Didn't have any joy going after the flatties. I seen a really small one, about 4 inches. But I weren't about to try and catch that. I was so chuffed to find that Gurnard. That's awesome. That's a new species for me, that's for sure. That's something you don't see every day. We're just going to go up the beach and sort through the prawns. And we're heading home to cook them. Poor spider crab didn't make it. It's quite a hefty one, that as well. Nice size spider. Lovely job. As you can see, we've got quite a few here. Nice size, nice amount for a nice old sandwich. So what I'm going to do is just divide all the big ones from the small ones. And any of the seaweed, we get all that out. There's some beautiful sized prawns in here though. Look at those. Some jumbos. They're a bit tricky to find today. A lot of them were harboured up under the rocks. But I was finding most of these in the dead weed. They seem to really like it in that dead sort of seaweed. But look at that. Lovely haul. Get them all in. They're all actually a good size. That's it. All the seaweed's out. And then we got a good old feed of prawns. Back home we go. We are back at the wagon. We've got a nice pile of shrimps there. What a beast. Been an epic little forage. Got our saucepan on the stove here now, guys. So all I'm going to do is just bring this to a boil. Just add some nice bit of salt. Beautiful. Once that gets to a boil, we'll get all of our delicious prawns in. These look absolutely amazing. Got one little bit of seaweed there, but the rest of them, good sized prawns. Our water's just getting to a boil now. So what I'm going to do is just plop them straight in. because these things do not take long to cook. They get dispatched really quickly. As you can see, they're already going orange. All you need now is about 3 minutes just to cook them through, and they're ready to be taken out. It really is that simple. Fresh prawns. These will be the best prawns you've ever tasted. So there you go, guys. Got a healthy dose of prawns there. So what I'm going to do is I'll wake up in the morning, we'll get these picked, or shall I say deshelled, and we'll make ourselves a nice old prawn sandwich with this. Yum. Love these things. I'm going to start peeling these prawns now, guys. All I'm going to do is just take the head off and the shells, just leaving the body. These are really easy to peel. And that is it, really. Just keep peeling till you got the whole bowl done. And try not to eat them. We've just put our pita bread in the toaster there. I'm just going to cut up some lettuce. I like it cut quite fine, so I use the scissors. It's not a very big pita bread, so I don't want too much. There we go. Nice bit of lettuce there. All we need now is a bit of sauce. So what we're going to do for this is just get a little bit of mayo straight over the prawns. Then a little splash of tomato sauce. Beautiful. And all we need is a bit of cracked black pepper, and that's job done. And you can just mix it all up. I like to mix it with the prawns, it saves a bit of dishes. Get it all well mixed up, and that's your prawns ready to go. Lovely job. You can put a bit of lemon juice with this if you like, but I like it like this, plain and simple. Go old school on it. So we've got our pita bread here, lovely and hot. Just going to get inside there and get it cut open. Oh, that's hot. There we go. You can see you got a lovely cavity there. I'm just going to let it air out quick. Once it cools down a little bit, we'll start adding our ingredients. We are ready for action. So what I'm going to do is just get my lettuce, cover it evenly in the pita bread, just like so, just so then you can get right to the back with a good old heavy dose of prawns. We haven't got a lot of prawns because I was eating them as I was peeling them. I couldn't help myself. Get the rest in there, and there we go. Just got to push them right down, spread it out a little bit, give it a squeeze, and check that out. That's a beautiful little meal that, for lunchtime or any sort of time of day really. Delicious. Job done. Check that out. That looks amazing. You get the nice bit of warmth from the pita bread, and you get that delicious flavour from the Mary Rose sauce and lovely fresh prawns. Absolutely delicious. You can do this with frozen prawns that you buy from the shop as well. Easy way to make a lot of food for someone if you're having a party. Definitely could have done with more prawns. I ate a little bit too many when I was picking them. That's awesome. Get a lovely bit of crunch there. Been an interesting couple of days foraging though. To find the Gurnard. We found loads of lobsters and brown crab and that, but just sadly none of them were legal. So You can't really go wrong with a few prawns to settle it, that's for sure. That's so good. Definitely a very refreshing meal. It's not too heavy, you know, nice and light. Probably very good for you, this. Minus the tomato sauce and mayo. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. I usually like it about 50-50. Put loads of prawns in, then about 50% lettuce. Then it's the dogs. Yum. You can't beat the taste of fresh prawns like that. The ones you buy from the shop are very much like watered down a bit. Where with like the wild ones like this, you get that really strong taste of prawn, you know. It is really delicious. So I'll leave the video there, guys. It's been a bit of a mix-up making this one because it's here, there and everywhere, but I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. There's going to be plenty more to come. If you want some merch or become a member, the link's in the description. It's smash fishing, baby. Woo!